Welcome to lecture 3 of our free class. Today we are doing introduction to Canva. I've already shared the links that you can use to download Canva from either App Store or your Apple Store, right? If you guys have already downloaded your apps, can you respond in the chat box? Probably something like I'm done, or so comment done if you are done downloading the app. And if you are not done, just comment not done. Okay. All right. Okay. If at any point my phone screen stops showing, kindly let me know. Prompt me. Okay. Somebody can unmute themselves and prompt me so that I will be able to work on that. Because I'm demonstrating what I'm teaching, right? So if you cannot see, then you cannot follow what I'm doing. All right, so let's go on. I think most of us have already downloaded it. If you are not done, what you would do is to go to your Apple Store or Google Play Store, right? And then you are going to search for Canva. Please, if you are using an app, kindly off your camera because we are recording the meeting. The meeting is being recorded, which means everything we are doing in the meeting will be showing when somebody is watching the video later. So make sure your video is off and also make sure that you have muted yourself if you are not saying anything so that you don't disrupt the meeting. So as I was saying that you go to your App Store or Play Store, then you are going to please whose picture is on the screen? Kindly off your video. So it's time for Canva, and this is the app. Okay, so you click on get or download here where the open is because I already have it. That's why it's showing open. Then you click on it to download, or simply you click on one of the links that I sent to the WhatsApp group to download. If you are using your phone, please download the app. It's easier. Okay, it's easier to use the app on your phone rather than always trying to log in using your browser. But if you are using your laptop, which I will send a whole like recorded video on how to use Canva on your laptop later for those using laptop, those people, they don't need the app. You can easily use the browser. You can use the website on your laptop. Okay, so you don't need to necessarily download the app. But if you are using your phone, then I recommend that you download the app. Okay, so let's move on. So after downloading, you are going to see the Canva app on your phone. Okay, something like this. So I'm going to click on it. Then because I have already logged in, they are going to open my account for me. That's the reason why it is important to download the app on your phone. If you have not logged in already, can somebody comment what they saw the first time they click on their app? I'm sure there will be like a login page, right? So they will ask you for your email and then a password. So you will create an account by using an official email. So use a correct email because they are going to send you a code. and then you'll be required to enter the code into the box they will give you for you to be able to create your account, right? So don't use a wrong email or else you'll not be able to get your code. So you need a correct email account associated with your Google account to be able to create a Canva account. Has anybody commented what they saw the first time they downloaded the app and tried to log in? So for now, does anybody have an account yet? Have we been able to create an account, or we have just downloaded the app? Can we comment that in the chat box so I know where to start from? Okay, so most people have done theirs, so let's move on then. So if you have not created your account yet, just like any other app, you will just have to what? Click on sign up or sign in, right? And then you will enter your email. They will ask you for password. They will now send you a pin to your email. So you have to go and check your email for the pin. Come and enter it. Then they will open the account for you. It's simple as that. It's not really difficult. So let me sign out quickly here. Okay. So something like this will happen, but because you don't have an account, you won't see continue or log in. You will see like log in or sign up, right? So you have to click on sign up instead of log in. Then when you click on sign up, they'll ask you for an email. Then after you enter the email, they'll ask you for your password, and they will send you a pin, and you have to come and enter the code they will send you and create your account. I hope that is simple. It's very simple to create an account in Canva. So after you have created your account, mostly they will ask you to probably sign up for the paid version. They will ask you which organization you are representing, if you want a business, an organization account or a personal one, what you'll be using it for. So all these things are personal options, right? And most of them you can actually skip it. So if you don't want to answer any question or you just want to decide those make those decisions later, you can just be skipping it. Anywhere you see skip, you can skip and then move on to the next session, right? Okay. So now here is your home page. This page that you are seeing right now is called home page. I want to be able to hide this. Thank you. Yes, great. Now my screen is clear. We can all see what I'm doing. So what you are seeing on my screen right now is your home page, is the Canva home page, right? So on your far left, on top there, you can see three lines on top there. And then you can see a search bar, right? And then under that, you can see this tab saying, see what is coming. So mostly Canva have updates, different updates. They are always updating the website with different kinds of things you can do, or different templates, or they're having a program. Sometimes they do like conferences you can join and all that. So this session is to tell you some of the fun things they are doing or some of the updates they are bringing, right? And then we have the different template section, which is like the logo, the Instagram post. So these things, the icons you are seeing there, where you see the logo, Instagram post, social media, video, and all that, those are for templates. If you want to search for a template and you click on it, a template simple means that somebody has done a design, right? So they've already done the design, they've completed it, and then they have uploaded it into their account on Canva, or they even created it in Canva. So they are called Canva creators, right? They create the design in Canva, then it is in their account, then make it public for you to get access to it. And then you can also edit it with your own information. So those things are called templates, and templates form like a large part of Canva network. So Canva has templates on almost everything, right? And then this different bars under those template icons are simply some of the AI tools that Canva has started implementing into their platform, because now you know that we are in the text world, we are in the AI era, right? So they are also leveraging AI, or they are taking advantage of the good things AI can do, and then they have implemented some of them on their website. So this make me an image is like giving AI a prompt, right? So the AI will create an image for you. They can resize your design, they can remove the background and all that. Take note that some of these functions are for the paid version. So if you are using the free account, some of them may or may not work. Okay, then you will see recent design. Because I have created some of the design I'm working on in here, you can see some of the things I've already worked on here, right? But because you have not done anything in Canva yet, you will probably not see anything there unless you click on either a template or you start a design. Then later on, you will come and see it here. So when you open your Canva, anything you see here under recent design is some of the things that you have created, right? So with that with that going on, you know, I think phone is very interesting because you are tapping and you are scrolling and you are like pressing things and all that. So after the recent design, you have to scroll down to get all the other features, right? So scroll down, and then you are going to see other features of the template that I was talking about. So these are mobile video templates. So everything you see here are templates. So if you see the pro or the crown, that yellow crown on it, it means that it's for those who have paid for the subscription to use Canva, right? So that one you cannot use if you are using the free version. But if you are not using the free version, it means that you can use the paid version, paid template. But if you are using the free version, all these templates that don't have a crown on it, you can also use it to create videos, right? So mostly these videos are mobile videos. So we have different sizes for the function. So we have mobile designs. We have designs that function on a laptop, designs that function on a tablet, right? Designs that function on a website, designs that function on different kinds of social media platforms, right? Every social media and the sizes they use. So as you can see Instagram stories. So this is the size of an Instagram story. That's why the designs are in that sizes, right? And then logos are mostly in 1080 by 1080 size, which is like um a status, like the size of the WhatsApp status or WhatsApp DP, right? So you can see some of the logo templates that is also here that you can click on to edit. And as I've already said, if you see a crown on it, it means that it is a paid version template. Okay. Then under here, you can see phone wallpaper. So these are all templates that you can use for your designs. They are all templates. So you can always scroll through to find something that you want to work with. So you can see there are like endless options for you to take advantage of. So if you are a business owner and you are planning a grand opening, you can probably click on this brown one here and then edit it to match what you are working with or looking for, right? Let me quickly check that we are recording because other people are not on the call. So I hope that the recording works. The other time that we had a meeting, the recording didn't work. So let's continue. So all these are templates, and you can take your time to go through and work on some of them, right? So let's move on to the tab under here, right? So we have done from top to down. Now we are at the down here. So under your screen, right? What you will see there, the first thing you will see is called home. And that's where we are right now. That's why you can see that it's like it's selected. That only that one is in like a violet color, right? It means that that one is selected. Okay, so the home is what we are seeing right now. Trying to say that the home button is what we are on right now. So when I started, I said that this is the home, right? This is the Canva home page. Then after that home icon, you will see project. And again, project is what you have worked on, the design you are working on. Okay, so when you click on project, it will load everything you are working on or you have already worked on. So you can see that it has also selected. So now it is that one is looking violet, right? So now on project page, you will see owner, which means the person who created the original design, right? So if you are the person who created it, it will show that you are the one who created it, right? And then under the owner, we have if somebody shared it with you. So someone can share the design they have created with you. They will send you a link or they will take your email and share it with you. Okay. So this one is showing that I'm the one who created it. So this is my account here. Now, also we have category. So category basically means the type of design that you have done, right? And then we have the date that you created the design. So this is to help you put your design into like you can arrange them into the dates you created them, the category they are under, or the owner that like the person who created it, right? So this helps you to like arrange your project so that it's like it's your workspace, so you are able to like put them into folders, into groups, and that date, all that, so that it's easy for you to access the things that you want to access. So under here we see folders, designs, images, videos, right? So under folders you can create different kinds of folders. So you can see that I have created Canva class slides so that it is easy for me to get the slides that I am using for this class. And they are not missing in all the things that I have created. So easily when I click on it, it will load some of the slides that I have created. And so far I've added only one slide to it. That's why you can see one item there, right? And here you can see upload, which is showing the things that I have added into the Canva space. So these things were not originally in Canva, but I brought them in, like I uploaded them into Canva. So they are on another server, or I downloaded them onto my laptop, then I uploaded them. We will look at how to upload a design or how to upload elements into your Canva. So we shouldn't worry about that for now. Okay. Then you will see design. So they all was showing us everything, right? But under these different tabs, we'll see different kinds of things. So you see design, images, videos, right? So the video is like the video you have created. How come we have already done 30 minutes? I don't know how the time moves so fast. So guys, we have 10 minutes, then we'll come back for another 40 minutes. Okay. So images, then designs and folders. So this tab is basically the things you have worked on. So if you have not worked on anything, you will not see anything here because I have created a lot of things inside. That's why you can see a lot of things here, right? So I hope that is easy for us to understand. Then the next tab is a very interesting tab, which is our plus sign in the middle, very bold, right? So if you click on your plus sign, you use that to start creating a design. Okay. So immediately you click on your plus sign, it will open this pop-up for you and they will ask you what you want to create. So if you are going to create a presentation, you enter presentation, you click on the search bar here, and then you type in presentation, and they will give you some of the templates already on presentation you can choose, right? If you don't want to go and use a template, then so if you don't want to use a template, then you will come down a bit to where you see customized styles. I hope you see that. Then you click on customize size and then enter the size of the design you want to create. So you will come here, you click on customize size, and then they will give you width, height, and then the units, right? So if you don't know the dimension of what you want to create, something like if you want to create a LinkedIn banner for your LinkedIn account, all you have to do is to go to your Google search and then search for LinkedIn banner size. They will give you the width, they will give you the height, and then the unit, right? So something like maybe 2 by 4 feet, and then you come and type that into Google into your canvas space here. So the width and the height. So for example, if you want to create something like an Instagram flyer, we can come here and do 1080. Trust me, that's the only flyer size I have off mind, right? You don't have to keep everything in your mind because right now the digital world is free and we use it all the time. So you don't have to keep every little detail in your mind. So this is the only size that I actually have it off mind because I use it all the time, right? But I think I also have 10 by 7 feet banner size in mind because I also create a lot of big banners for church programs. Okay. So you enter 10 by 80 here. And then the unit is for you to decide whether it is in pixels, it is in centimeters, it is in millimeters. You know, we have measurements, different measurements, dimensions, right? So that some of the dimensions are in centimeters, inches, millimeters, and all that. We also have feet, right? So mostly inches and feet, centimeters are used for printing, right? The printing, that's how they understand the program is, and they understand the design in like inches, feet, and all that. So if you go, you cannot tell them that my design is in 1080 by 1080 pixels. So you have to tell them the feet, the conversion in feet, right? So that's how they print it. Okay, so for now, for most of our social media designs are in pixels, so don't think so much when you're designing for social media in the dimension or units. Just use pixels. But if you are designing for print, if the person say we are going to print the design, then ask them the unit that you are supposed to use or the dimension or the size of the banner or whatever you are creating. Something like a sticker, you need the bottle size, so they should measure it. Or even if they are going to post it on the wall, they should measure the wall and give you the exact size so that you know exactly the unit or the width that you are going to put into Canva. Okay. Then you will click on the unit and then you will now come to create new design. Okay. So if your design dimension is already here, all you have to do is to click on it and then it will open your Canva design workspace. I believe for what we have done so far, you can tell that Canva has a lot of tabs, a lot of icons, a lot of different pop-ups, a lot of different pages, right? And all these things are like having sub tabs, having different icons, having different informations there. So just take your time and be curious. Be like somebody who has been given a new phone. You don't know anything about the phone, so you are just pressing it. You are saying, "Oh, okay, this is where you go to take a picture. Oh, this is where you go to create maybe an icon. Oh, this is where you go to chat somebody." So just be curious, like a child who has been given a new tablet, and be pressing different icons, be going through the pages. That is how best you can learn everything in Canva because you learn by what? Discovery. And then after discovery, then you can master it because you now internalize the information you have gotten. Okay. So let's go back to after I click on the dimension. Now you can see that they've given me template options to choose from. We also have something called styles. Okay, we shouldn't go too much into that. I just want us to know the overview of it. So we have 3 minutes more for this session to end, then we'll come back for another 40 minutes. Okay, we should take note of that. So let's just go back briefly. Now you can see that my Canva workspace has opened, but we have not reached this place yet. we should go back to the home page so that we can finish what I was talking about. Okay. So this is our home page. Now, after the plus sign, we can also see template, right? So after all this template that they've given us, all this option they've given us to look for templates on the home button or on the home page, we can also click on templates right away to go and look for templates. So something like if you are creating a social media design, all you have to do is to click on this social media here and it will give you templates, or you can click on Instagram posts here and it will give you so many template options to choose from. Okay, we've also talked about how to create from scratch, and even on this page, after you have clicked on the template option, you can see create blank, right? So when you click on that one, it will give you a fresh space to start creating from scratch. That means you are not using any templates, you are on your own here. You will start from scratch and create everything on your own. I hope we get it. Okay, so let's go back. All right. So here we have different options. Then we have format style. So these things are called filters. If you see that three line here with this circle thing inside, I'm talking about this first one here, this one particular this first one, right? That one is for filters. So everything you see there is for filters. Now you can use this to choose the format of the template you are looking for, the style, the language. It means that you are giving the program specific things they should give you, because there are so many template options, and if you are looking for something specific in mind, then give it those information so that it can give you the right template, right? Something like if you are looking for a template in only green colors, right? You can come here and choose green color. And then if you apply, you click on apply and it will give you only templates in green colors. So I hope that is also clear. All right. Okay, so now you see that the color I chose, it's giving me more templates in that color, right? So it gives you an option to sign up for the pro version if you have not already signed up. And you can see you can get a free 14-day trial here. So if you click on this, they will ask you for your Visa or credit card or MasterCard details, right? So you have to enter that one, and then you will enter the date that the card will expire and the code of the. So this is what I'm talking about. They will give you the option to like enter your details and all that, right? So let's use this one, then go to start free and subscribe. So if you have a credit card or MasterCard, you can decide to sign up for the free version. Will send you a notice in your email when they are like coming to bill you, right? So monitor your email after you do that. Okay. Then let's go back to the three lines I spoke about earlier, close to this search bar on top here. So on this, so when you click on this three line, we can see what accounts. So this is where you use to manage the account that you have. So there's menu here, then there is this um notification icon. So if you have any notification, it will show red here, maybe one or two or something to show here, right? Then we have your account. So you can see all the accounts I have in my Canva account, right? So these are sub accounts. All right. So in Canva, I think yesterday I mentioned that it is easier to collaborate with your team members when you are working, because you can create a team and then you will have different members in there, and then they will be able to contribute to whatever you are doing, right? And under here too, you can see settings, what is new, pricing, and all these plenty things here, right? Then you can see sign out if you want to sign out from your account. Probably somebody else uses your phone and you don't want them using your account to design. So you can sign out after designing from here, and then you can close your app, right? Then in settings, we have different profile settings. So this is where you can change your profile picture. So you click on edit picture, then you upload the picture you want to use, right? And then you can also edit the name that you are using. You can also edit your email address. You can also edit the accounts. Remember that I said that when you are signing up, they will ask you the account you want to go for and what you are using the account for, right? So I'm using a personal account. They will give you options to choose like a non-profit, small business, student, teacher, and different account options. Then we have the language that we are using. See, there is different languages here. This should tell you that Canva is a very international platform. It's a very international app or website. So you can also choose the language you want Canva to be in, right? Then we have you can connect your social media handles to it. So for now, I only have my Google account connected to my account. All right. So this is some of the settings you can do here. And if you want to go back, you just click on these three lines and then you come back. So you can see login, accessibility, different kinds of people here, right? So if you have a team, this is where you will manage your team and your payments, your subscription, your payment options, and all that. These are some of the things you will see under settings. Okay. Then we have brand. So if you're a small business and you have the Canva Pro account, you can upload the color options that you mostly use for your small business. If you are working with a brand, you can upload the color options that they always use for their business. So this is called brand kit and brand template, right? So you can create template for your brand or the brand you are working with and add it here. It makes it easy for you to work with different brands and your own brand as well, right? Because you already know the font you use. Canva will capture that information. They know the fonts you mostly use. They know the colors you use. They know the images you use. They know the template that you have created, right? So when you are designing, you can just go inside your brand kit and pick the color or the font that you mostly use. And it is very easy, but it is for the paid options. Okay. Then Canva has different apps that they have partnered with. So something like your Gmail account, right? It is apps that Canva has partnered, and they have so many apps. They have apps for creating a QR code, apps for creating a design from scratch. So these are some of the apps that they have. So they have apps to sketch. They have different apps, like so many apps. They have apps for font frame. So that means you can put an image into your font, right? After you type the font, you can put an image into it using the font frame app. So these are different apps that you can use to make your design different and very unique. So there are so many options. You can explore them, click on some of them to see what they are for and how you can use them. Okay. I hope that is understandable. All right. So after that, if you delete anything, it will come here for the time being until you come and delete it from here. Okay. Or sometime it will be deleted on its own. Okay. So some of the things I've deleted are here. And if you want to restore it, you just click on this and you click on restore and it will restore. Okay. Maybe it was a mistake. You deleted it by mistake. So now we have finished going over the home page or like what you normally see when you open your Canva, right? And we have discussed some of the tabs, what you will see under those tabs and all that. Now let's go into our workspace. So I said you click on this plus sign and then you can use customize or you can choose any template, right? So let me just go to Instagram posts and then to open the workspace for me. So immediately the workspace open, they will bring the template pop up, okay, so that you can also use it to maybe choose a style or template, right? And under here you can see so many tabs. So we'll go back, we'll come back to this, but I want us to look at the main interface, which is this one, right? So this is what we call your workspace or workstation in Canva. So this is it. It's a blank space. So someone is saying they can't hear me. Let me go back and see if I'm muted. I'm not muted. Can anybody hear me? Okay, PK can hear me. Florence can hear me. So, Letitia, it looks like you are the
Yeah, I can hear you.
It looks like only Letitia cannot hear me. Why? Oh, okay, Nanaya rather. Nanaya cannot hear me. I don't know why, but please check your network, okay? Because others can hear me. So let's move on. Time is always moving so fast. I don't know why it's running. Okay. All right. So as I was saying, this is your workspace or workstation, and immediately you open, you can still see the three lines here, right? So the three lines always help you go back to your home page, and it also gives you different options. So under the three lines, you can see create a design. So you can click on this to open another workspace. If you click on this, create a design to open another workspace. Okay. Then we have the home to go back to your home page. And then we ask Canva if you have questions. It's like a help system or support, right? Then you have your recent design. So if you have designed anything in Canva, you will see all those here or some of them. They said recent, so your most recent ones will be here. Okay. Hey, I've done a lot of things in Canva. Okay, so let's go back. Now you can see two arrows pointing left and right, right? So the first one is called undo, and then the second one is called redo. So the left one is undo, the right one is called redo. Okay, so if you do anything in Canva and you want to undo it, and after you have undone it, you want to redo it, which means that you want that option, the action you just took, to be cleared. You can click on the undo, and then if you finish on clearing it and you realize that, oh, I shouldn't have deleted it or clear it, you can click on redo and it will bring it back. So let's look at an example. Maybe I add a color to it and I don't understand why I added the color, right? So I'll just click on the undo and then it will go back. Now it has gone back. Now I realize that, oh, it looks like the black color was actually nice, so I should bring it back. Instead of going to color to add it again, I'll just click on what the redo and it will bring it back. So I hope that is simple. Then we have our three dots here. So the three dots there give you option to rename your design. So this is the design name now. You can click on the pencil sign here and then you can name it maybe trial work. Right? Now you have renamed it, as simple as that. And because you are using your phone, it is so easy to do anything. So now this under the name, it is giving you the dimension you are using and the account you are using, you are creating inside, right? So you are creating an Instagram post which is 4x5, and the unit we are using is 1080 pixels by 1350 pixels, right? Then we have editing. So the editing shows that you are currently editing. If you want to comment, now you click on that editing. Let me go back. The three dots here, you click on editing, you click on change mode here, and then you will click on comment, especially if you are working with a team, right? And then somebody has done a design. You don't want to edit the design because you are not the one who created it and they've not sent you to come and edit it. All they want is your feedback. Okay, so you click on the change mode and click on comment, and then you can write your feedback or you can do anything you want to do here, and it will be a comment or feedback. So the person, when the person comes, they will see the changes you have made and they can either decide to approve the changes or disapprove it. So you are just giving your opinion on the design. Probably you can say that, oh, this image should move to this side. So you move it for them. You are showing them where it should be. But then when they come back, they can decide whether it was a good thing you did or not and decide to approve it or not, right? So don't go and edit somebody's design when they've not given you the approval to edit. You can rather use the comments or feedback option to comment on it or give feedback. So that is how you give feedback. Then we have create new design again, right? So you can click on it to start another design. Then we have red size. So you can see the yellow crown is there. So it means that it is for only those who have paid for the platform. So if you have paid for the platform, there's normal size we have here, which is 1080 by 1350. You can change the design you have done into another size for another platform. So in case maybe you did it for Facebook and now you want to use it on Instagram story, right? And the Instagram story is more bigger. It's a portrait, so it's more bigger and longer than Facebook normal posts, right? So now you go to resize, enter the dimension for the Instagram story post, and then the AI system in Canva will regenerate the design into the size of an Instagram post, but it will not be perfect. So you have to reposition some of the elements for it to look better, right? At this point, I wish I had a pro version. So I don't normally use my pro version for no, we cannot resize in free version. I don't normally use pro version for class because most people cannot afford it, right? And I want you to know that you can do most of the things you want to do in the free account. Me, I use my free account all the time. You can see I've done a lot of projects in Canva and my account is free account, right? So you can do everything you want to do in Canva without paying for it. But if you want to pay for it, there's so many amazing elements in there to take advantage of. One of them is resizing your design. Okay. Then we have view all pages. So if you have, you can create different pages in the same design. So let me come back here. You see, now we have only one page, right? This one is just one. Okay. Now, okay, because I'm not editing. Okay, let me go back and change it to editing. All right. So now look at something. We have only one page now, right? If I click on it and drag it to the left, I clicked on it. So this one is touch. It's your phone. So you're touching it. So you put your hand on the screen, you pick it, and then all you have to do is to drag it to the other side. Now what is coming? Another page. So now you have two pages. You have one here and you have two here. You can also add another page. So now you have three pages. Do you get it? Now, without using that option, when you look at down here, you can also see add a page. So you can also click on that and it will add the page. So now we have one, we have two, we have three, and then we have four, right? We have four pages now. Okay. So let me quickly add colors to it so that we know the different ones I'm talking about. I don't know why time moves so fast. Okay, so now you can see that there's one here, there's two here, there's three here, there's four here. Why did I give the same color? I don't know. Okay, so now we have four pages, right? So you can create different pages in Canva. You can now download it as a PDF and all the pages will show. So now that option was trying to say that we can view all our pages. Now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So instead of scrolling through to see everything you are doing, now you can use that option. You can come here, click on view all pages to see everything you have done in one glance. So now you can see every design you have done in this particular workspace, and now you can decide what you want to change, how they come together as a whole, and all that, right? I think it's pretty cool. That option is very, very nice. Okay, so let's go back. All right, then we have our settings again, which I've already explained. There's some of the options in settings, right? So some of another options in the workspace settings is that you can create uh, timeline duration, add guides, and show margins. I think these things you cannot understand them because they are really, really technical design. How do they say, jargons or terms, right? So when we are actually designing and we are looking at into the design itself, as in graphic design itself, please mute yourself. Graphic design itself, now we can explain these things, right? Because if I say I'm explaining these things, we'll not leave here today. Okay. So now we have accessibility as Canva, which I say is for uh, asking for help in Canva, like a support system. You know, every website have support, right? So if something is not going right in your Canva, you can ask Canva. Okay, excuse. Now look down there, you can see save, and then you can see all changes save. It means that your network is very, very strong and it has saved. So Canva automatically save everything you are doing, the progress. You don't have to come here and click on save. It automatically save as you go. So if it is not saving, it means that your network, you have issue with your network, so check it. Okay, and mostly they will prompt you that your design is not saving, so check your network, or you want to that you can share your design by what? Clicking on the share here, and then you copy the link and you share with other people to look at it. This means that you have not downloaded it, right? You are just copy and then you send it, and then they can view it without you downloading it. Okay. But if you want to download your design, what you have to come to is the arrow sign pointing top, right? So the one here is for you to use. So the one pointing down is for you to download, and the one pointing up is for you to share your design. Okay, so when you click on the one pointing down, this one, now it is preparing for me to download. So now you can click on save to files or save to images, right? And it will download for me, or I can share with any of those any of these apps here. Like I can share in a in my WhatsApp or on Telegram or something. So you can see it's saved to Canva roll, right? So it means that it has downloaded or it has saved to my Canva roll. Then I can create a link by clicking on create public view. As I said, you can share the link without downloading your design. Okay. Also, you can click on this arrow and then click on download, and then you will come here to choose or make the necessary adjustments, right? So under download, I said you will what? Click on this and then click on download, and then you will choose whether you want to download in PNG, JPEG. So these are file dimensions, or yeah, let me use file dimensions. Okay, so PDF are mostly for printing. If you want to print your design, you download it in PDF and you send it to the printing press. Okay, JPEG is mostly for sharing on the internet, and PNG is also for sharing on the internet. If you design a logo, download it in PNG file without a background so that they can use it in websites or different designs and all that, right? Then if you design a video, then you click on MP4 video so that all the necessary elements in the animation in there will play. Okay, so these dimension options that you can use to download your design. And then we have resize. So anytime you see the crown sign, it's only for paid people. So for the paid people, they can resize, they can increase the size of their dimension, which means more quality, right? They can also click on transparent background to download it without a background. Then for here, you select the pages that you want to download. So maybe you have done 6 different pages, right? And you want to only download page 1. You click on the arrow sign here, the one close to the page, and then you select the page. So click inside the all pages box, tick it to untick all the boxes, and then choose the one you want to download. So click on page 1 or page 2. You can also select multiple, right? So you can select either 2 of them. So just select the ones that you want to download, and after that you click on done, and then it will now load, right? Then after you have selected, you will click on download to download your design. It's as simple as that. We are nowhere near done, and the meeting is almost ending again. I don't understand how the time is flying. Okay, so here you just download it to where you want to download. You choose where you want to download onto the phone, right? So that after you have downloaded, it's not missing. So you know exactly where you saved it to. So you can save it into files, add it to share album, save to images, or even print it, right? And you can also copy it. So that is how you download a design after designing. We've not designed. I've already taught you guys how to download. I don't know. So the crown sign is always for a pro thing. So you click on it to choose or sign up for the paid version, right? And then this message icon, like the chat box icon there, is for you to comment on the design. So add a comment. So you can click on add a comment, and then you write the comment you want to add. You write it's nice or something here, then you click the arrow up there, and the person will see the comment you made. And if you yourself you added a comment, your team members will see the comment you have added, right? And then they can decide to reply or resolve it or edit it or delete it. So I'm deleting mine, and it's gone just like that. Okay, so it's simple, it's very easy, and because it's on your phone, you can always click on something and go back. All right, so now we have the down part, which has so many icons that I don't know when we'll finish explaining. So the first one is called design, and then the design is always for the template or choosing a template or going back to start a new design or something, right? So you can come back here. Oh, this is for the paid version. You can come back here and choose something that you want to work with after you have opened your. So after I click on it, you see it has appeared here, right? So you go to design, then you can choose whatever you want to choose. Okay. So styles is for creating different combination, different color palette for whatever that you are working on. It's a lot. So let's go back. So you see now the color palette we are using is these blue things, right? But if I click on maybe the brown here, now it will give me those options. I think my network is working slow. So I'll click on apply to all pages, and then by the time I'll go back, you see that I have like this brown undertone in my design now, right? But I didn't manually change it, right? So that's the styles is for you to easily apply different color combination into your design and see which one works best and which one you want to work with, which means you can create different variation of the same design with different color palette to choose the one that works best. You get me? All right, so let's use the undo to undo it. Now you see that it has come back. If you do redo, it has gone to where I chose the color styles or styles. Okay, so let's go back. The next thing we are seeing is element, and the element tab is so important because everything you want to use for your design, which we discussed yesterday, is element. You are basically using element to combine them to make your design, right? So the element tab is very important because everything you want to use is in here. So we have the frame, we have the arrow, we have the logo, we have the line, we have the shapes. There's so many elements in Canva. I think Canva has a way of wowing people, and they're always adding more. So we have shapes, we have graphics, we have AI image generator, so you can generate images here. We have stickers, we have photos, we have frames, we have grids, we have videos, and these are elements, so you can always use any of them, right? We have chat for those who do data analytics or reports. When you are creating a report for your organization, you can come to chat to choose some of these things and use them, right? We have pool and quizzes, we have mock-ups for creating very cool things for your designs. Okay, so maybe if you after designing, you can use this mock-up and put your design into the desktop. This is a laptop, so you put the design into the laptop screen and share it on social media, and people will be wondering how you did it. Yes, you did it in Canva using mockups. Then we have tables, we have collections. So all these are elements, and you can always search for the element you want to use, right? Okay. Then we have text. So we have test. When you click on test, that means you are going to write something. So the test bar also gives you options to choose different tests. So some of the tests they've already done here, you can choose it and use in your design, right? Or you can come here and click on add a heading, which will give you the title size. These things just give you different sizes. It's just a size. So add a heading is like a bigger size. Add a subheading a little bigger, then add a little text bodies for writing all those small things you want to write in your design, right? And then as I spoke about earlier, we discussed the brand kit. So if you have added brand kits to your interface, you have added the font and all that to show here so that you can use them. And this is also a one way that you can add the brand font into your design. So you can click on add your brand font and then you upload the font that you want to use. If you have paid for the platform, it's not for free version users. Okay. So when you come to add a text box, now it will give you the option to write whatever you want to write, right? And then you click in your workspace to go back. Now you can select your text. Okay, let me go to a fresh page so that you can see what I'm doing. The colors are really harsh. Let's change it to white. They are hurting my eyes. Okay, so this is it. So there's a lot of things. Oh, the meeting will end in 1 minute. Should you come back? I actually need to. I have another engagement, so probably we'll meet tomorrow and continue. What do you guys think? Should he come back or we should meet? I wanted us to start designing tomorrow. So comment quick because the meeting is almost ending. Can we all comment if we should come back or we should continue tomorrow? Am I? Please, can you people hear me?
Yes, you can. I can hear you.
Okay, well, only one person has replied and they said we should continue tomorrow. So the rest, are we coming back? Should we come back?
We can continue tomorrow, as she said, since we don't have much.
Please, let's come back tomorrow. Thank